What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 22 video for you guys. Here today we will be going over which team builders to take with that free pack like I talked about in my video yesterday, so check that out if you haven't already on how to actually get the free team builder. But I want to explain which team builders are the best, whether you're doing it through the set, whether you just want to buy one, whether it's a free one, whatever the case is. Team builders are really good this year, and I basically want to go over that. So first up, and they're not going to be in any particular order, just to get that out of the way. This is just going to kind of be in order, that way it just goes with the flow. Is actually going to be Nasir Adderley, or however you say that. He's got 89 speed as a free safety, which is pretty good. 78 tackle, does the job as an 84, but he's also got 81 zone coverage. That's why I think he's really good. 89 speed, 81 zone coverage, and he's got 78 tackle. That by itself, in my opinion, is viable for at least a decent amount of time. If they are running somebody like Tyreek Hill or Jamar Chase, someone early on with a lot of speed, at least he can turn and run with them for the most part, especially because we don't have physical chems this year. So if you are no money spent, I think he's a pretty good card to start off with. He's decently expensive. They're saying it's about $52,000 on Xbox right now. Obviously, these cards should be expensive because the good ones are really good. So I will say also, I didn't put any linemen on this list, not because I don't think linemen are good, but I think if you want a lineman, honestly, I would figure out which position you want, because it's really hard to rank them because, it really depends which position do you want. Do you want a pass blocker, run blocker? There's really no better or worse. Obviously, there is some overall better in each position. I don't want to put, each lineman, they're kind of their own category. I even might take a lineman. They're not bad. I definitely advise it for a lot of people, but I just personally don't have them on this list. So next up is going to be Lorenzo Carter. Now, Lorenzo Carter has 88 speed, 82 tackle, 81 pursuit, and 80 hit power with a 66 zone coverage. And we could also click on the card as well if we want to go ahead and look at some other stats. He's got 72 block shed, which is a little low, but where we really want this Lorenzo Carter is for a user if you are playing squads, and that's why I have him on the list, because if I'm playing left outside linebacker on my friend's team and I get an 88 speed linebacker, I'm going to be pretty happy with that. And he's also, like I said, he's still got 82 tackle, 81 pursuit. He's not horrible at everything else. He's just not great in zone, but obviously being such a fast player, right, is going to help him tremendously. So next up will be Chase Claypool, who I actually think is the best receiver in this whole thing. He's got 87 speed, 84 catching, 80 short, 78 medium, 82 deep. He's also got, I believe it's 83 catching traffic, which is pretty good, 84 spec. But he's also 6'4", and they've talked a lot this year about the fact that, tall receivers are going to have like wider kind of ranges to catch balls type of thing in like jump ball situations. So I think Chase Claypool at 6'4" plays right into that, and he's still pretty fast, decent catching, right? Obviously, he's not the best wide receiver in the game by a long shot, but I do think he still has a place on most people's teams, in my opinion, especially if the jump balls work to the way that they've kind of talked about and other people have talked about it so far. So moving on is going to be Justin Fields. Not sure there's any sort of question marks there. People are using him all the time. He's got 87 speed, 88 throw power, 80 short, 78 medium, 81 deep. He's basically like the Lamar Jackson, except, team builder. 78 carrying as well is not horrible. 78 under pressure, 75 break sack, 77 play action, 75 on the run. Pretty good card. Nothing special. Obviously, he'll get passed up fairly soon, but he's still a really good card in my opinion. If you need a quarterback, this is who I would take if you want some speed. His accuracies are going to lack a little bit, but he is going to be a good overall card. Now, moving on to Antonio Gibson. I think Antonio Gibson is going to be very good as well for a lot of people. He's got 86 speed, 79 carrying, 82 change of direction. He's still got 72 truck and 78 break tackle. You don't expect a ton from him. He's got 86 acceleration as well, only 72 stiff arm, 80 spin. You don't expect like crazy stats from this guy, but I mean 86 speed is not bad for running backs. If you guys have kind of checked out some running backs, 86 speed is going to be pretty solid compared to high level running backs. A lot of them are going to be at either 85, 86. I believe Najee Harris is 87. which he's a really good card as well. But he is unfortunately not a team builder. So if you're going to take a team builder running back, I think Gibson's the one to go with. So we'll move on to the next page. His name starts with Fabian, I believe. I don't know where he is at on the list. He might not even be on this page, to be honest. I'm not even sure anyone on this second page was worth looking at, just kind of doing a quick glance. But to be honest, I don't think any of them were really worth it. The only one I would kind of say is maybe Howard if you just want pure speed. But besides that, he's just not that great of a card. So we're on the third page, and actually, yep, there he is. So Fabian Morrow, I believe is how you say that. And he's got 90 speed, 87 jumping as a cornerback. Really not that great of stats, but he's got 79 zone, but it's really that 90 speed. So 79 zone is not great. 75 is definitely not going to cut it for man. But he's got 90 speed, and he's going to be able to stay over top with a ton of these receivers. So I just think that's, worth it to get, in my personal opinion, if you are planning on getting a cornerback in this. Once again, you're not expecting to have this player like all year long, but even in solo challenges, things like that, he'll be able to keep up with anybody, solo battles, whatever the case is. So I think he's worth it to get, in my personal opinion. So moving on is going to be Jeremiah Owusu, I guess is how you say it. I don't know how to say it. 89 speed, left outside linebacker. Once again, just a beast of a user, in my opinion, if you're going to obviously get him if you want a left outside linebacker. Now, the only thing is, a lot of people will probably be using safeties in the box again, like they always do. But if you're someone that plays more how Madden is supposed to play and you want outside backers, left outside linebacker, 89 speed with 79 tackles, not bad. 83 pursuit with 85 hit power, and he's got a 73 zone. So 73 zone's a lot better than the other guy at the 88 speed with like 66 zone or whatever the case is. Neither one of them are going to be great at zone, but they have so much speed to make up for it. Think it's a really good card. And then next up is going to be Quitti Paye, I guess how you say it. 87 speed right end, 80 tackle, 83 pursuit, 78 power move. I believe it was block shed, 79 as well. So not bad. Really no reason not to take this guy if you want like a defensive lineman. Pretty freaking good, and he's fast. So if you're someone like Justin Fields with 87 speed and you got Quitti out there, they're basically keeping up with each other, more or less. Obviously, the quarterback probably will have escape artists, things like that, but more or less, it's going to be pretty even. So definitely something to go ahead and look into and get. Next up is going to be Jalen Smith. So Jalen Smith right here is an 86 speed, right outside linebacker. So once again, he's pretty fast. I would say out of the backers, he's probably the most overall balanced, because he's 86 speed, so he's not as fast as those other outside backers from the left outside backers, but he's got 83 tackle, 80 pursuit, 87 hit power, and 75 zone. So he's got everything going for him, and he's just a really, really good card. He's still pretty fast with 86 speed, so he's keeping up with Antonio Gibson and players like that. So I think he's really good, definitely worth looking into, once again, if you need an outside backer. And then last on my list is going to be Robert Spelaine. I think Robert Spelaine actually got a really good card. I was not expecting this, but 87 speed, 81 tackle, 83 pursuit with 82 hit power. Now, your middle linebacker is a lot of times your user, so the 66 zone never really gets in my way. He's also got 78 block shed. Really good card in my opinion. 86 change of direction is pretty good if you do get picks. 73 catching as well. Now, I was not expecting him to be that fast. He is actually surprisingly fast, and I do think he is a card worth getting. If you want a middle linebacker, like I said, he is a user, because obviously most people use the middle linebackers. So if you are using them, the zone coverage won't matter as much, but he is a very good card. So let me know what you guys think about these players. Really, it's up to who you guys want, whatever position you need. There's really that's why I don't rank them like 10 through 1, because it doesn't really matter if whoever is the best card, offense or defense. It depends on what you need more or less, or what's going to be most valuable for your team for a long time. So with that being said, go ahead and drop a like. Comment down below who you guys are going to be taking from this pack. Like I said before, check out that video if you haven't on how to actually get this player for free and everything like that. And then go ahead and subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you guys don't miss any more of my videos. And as always, I will see you guys next time.
We'll be right back.